Good afternoon. As the Finance Minister presented his budget, we were wondering whether he will be able to live up to those high expectations that the markets were expecting. As he presented the first part of the budget, we were very satisfied that he was focusing on addressing long pending infrastructure issues that the country faced. We were happy to note that he spoke a lot about highways, he spoke a lot about smart cities, waterways, etc., which really will give a lot of impetus to the country. He also spoke a lot about social factors, which is also one of the objectives of the budget. Going ahead to what the budget really means, one looks at the numbers. The numbers are a little ambitious, pointing to a 19% growth in income and a 4.1% fiscal deficit vis-a-vis the GDP. These are not really too much of a change from the interim budget that was given, but we go with the Finance Minister's view that he expects the budget to promote growth and resulting increase in tax revenues. So to that extent, while the numbers seem difficult, we think the direction he has given will produce growth. An interesting aspect of this budget from an investor perspective is the fact that he seems to have also used the investor money to the benefit of infrastructure. So what has he done? He has separated short-term money and has tried to move that into fixed deposits, wherein he has encouraged banks to lend long-term for infrastructure. Similarly, for long-term money, he has given a lot of options which could range from REITs to infrastructure bonds, etc., which are also very attractive for investors. So net-net, we see him trying to mobilize investor money into infrastructure in the market. Coupled with various exemptions given to investors, we think the savings rate will also get diverted into the markets, which in turn will be favorable for the budget. Where do we therefore see the markets going on from here? HDFC Bank Private Bank has held a view that we expect a 40,000 level of the Sensex with a 3-year perspective. This is a fundamental view based on the EPS of the index and the PE that we expect from the market. We think the budget is a step in the right direction. Till today, we have had a rally in the last 6 months, which was discounting the anticipation of a new government and what could happen thereon. What we now see is the beginning of a new phase of the markets, starting from the budget today and earnings growth coming in from companies, pointing to deliveries from the budget and also a subsequent re-rating. We therefore think that this budget is a step in the right direction. We take a positive outlook on the budget and we now strongly believe that 40,000 can happen sooner rather than later. To that extent, we carry a favorable view of the budget. We recommend to all our investors that you should build balanced portfolios across large caps and mid caps with some focus on infrastructure themes, some focus on themes like power and some focus on PSU themes for you to make returns as you see the government delivering on its performance. Thank you.